big factor because thankfully to our staff, we got everything to keep us warm, so everything was smooth.
Isaiah Bond made a couple of nice plays. What did you think his performance here? Are you gaining sort of confidence?
Yeah. We just got to use Isaiah more, for his skill set, for what he's great at, and just keep evolving him overall as a player. And I'm thankful to have him, and thankful to be able to spend time with him.
Yeah. Where would you? I mean, you've asked similar questions like this throughout your career, but how would you evaluate kind of where you are right now? As an NFL quarterback compared to the beginning of the season, where do you feel like your progress has been, and where do you feel like you still want to go?
I think in every situation, it's always gonna be things that you want to work on, things that you want to get better. So I think that's where I'm headed. I'm in the learning and understanding phase, of this game and how things are.
Shedeur, you knew this was a tough defense in terms of takeaways coming in. Mm-hmm. What do you think they did to create the pressure and get to the 3 interceptions?
They just had a great defensive scheme, and I enjoyed playing against them. I enjoyed playing in that because it was definitely a little challenge. So I look forward to learning from that and look forward to understanding exactly, how things was on film and just be able to learn from it.
Pass to Judy was right on the money, and it ends up being intercepted. How disappointing and frustrating was that?
Nah, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. So, it is what it is. I'm not one to ever kick somebody down when he's down. He understands that's a big play, and I'm sure he's hard on himself. So it's no need for me to be extra and do that.
What on TV they mentioned that something happened with your wristband after the first 2 drives.
Oh no, the card just fell out. Yeah, it just fell out on the sideline. Yeah, that was it.
Shedeur, this is just your 4th start, but to have the ups and downs of having 4 touchdowns last week and 3 picks, how can you handle that and kind of process and move on?
Well, yeah, I'm the same person, regardless. So I still got the same belief, in myself, and I definitely, like it is every week. You gotta get out there, learn from it, play better, and that's it.
Shedeur, the first half didn't go your way, but you guys were in it. Just kind of what was the mindset going into the second half of trying to get some consistency and some.
Yeah, really. Going into the second half, it was really get things going, and get rolling on offense.
By the time
you were able to connect on a couple of those long balls to Isaiah. Just how much are you sort of, you talk about time on task, and how much are you sort of starting to find that connection with him, and how much can you sort of, that be something to build off of?
No, everything, every rep, everything is something to build off of. It's something that you have to continue to work at and learn and be able to understand. With each game, understand the different speeds, talk to them about we gotta play a little faster right here, So it's just a lot of different variables you have to go into each game with, So you gotta learn from them.
Is it hard to throw the ball at all? Is it hard to?
Nah.
if you already answered this, you don't have to answer it again. But
it was just hard for us to get in the rhythm. That's all it was.
how would you just assess or sum up your own game? How did you feel about the way that you played today?
Oh, we got a loss, so I didn't do good. So that's what sums it up.
Sure. When you got into when the offense got into those third and long situations, just what were the Bears kind of showing you on the field that maybe giving you guys some trouble to execute?
Everything they showed on film, we just failed to execute. That's it. That's on me. I got to be able to get us, in the right situations and get the ball out of my hand.
You made an argument as what happened with the?
Oh yeah, she asked. Yeah, it just fell out.
You played in cold weather games before. What ways does that impact you on the field?
I spent 2 years in Colorado, and it gets pretty cold in Mississippi at the back end of the year, so it's the same.
What did you learn most from this game each week? I know you're picking up new things, learning things. What was your takeaway from this game?
Biggest takeaway from the game? Well, I gotta decompress, and understand, everything that just transpired for real. So I just showered. I just did everything I could to get ready to come in here, and then I'll be able to watch it and be able to understand. But it's a lot of different things you could think and everything. But the main thing is, being impressed, chill, and be able to learn from it.
Sure, I apologize if you've answered this already, but the offensive line, I mean, just so many relatively new faces. I mean, Garrett has to come in and for Devin, it's just as a quarterback playing behind so many guys kind of rotating in up front. How
That's nothing you could control. You can't look at that. You can't focus on that. That's an uncontrollable thing. And I'm sure everybody that went in and out, I'm sure they didn't want to be hurt. So that's a part of life.
Shedeur, Kevin said he's sticking with you after the game, even though, we knew you were going to finish out the season, but, he just kind of reiterated that, you get to keep going and kind of put this one behind you. How does it feel to know that you are going to be able to go out there and do this again?
Yeah, well, he said that kind of last week. So, I don't know.
Does that help you that you're not worried about losing your job or anything like that when he says something like that?
What league we in? Yeah, you can lose your job at any point in time. So you don't play with fear. When you live and play in fear, then you'll never be yourself. So I don't play or live in fear. Whatever situation I'm in. Whatever happens, it happens. But I live each moment and try to live each day to the fullest. So never live in worry or fear.
The biggest problem with the running game just being down 14-0 right from the start, or the changes on the offensive line that you can't control. What affected the running game more, do you think?
Oh, I'm not sure. Yeah, honestly, I don't know how to answer that. I'm not sure. I think overall, I just gotta get us out that situation.